welcome Ben and Bruno. I'm Nicole Kitttredge back with Real Estate Talks with some cute friends today. I met you through, was it an ad on social media? I don't know. You just popped in because I've been really interested in talking about foundations because it's coming up a lot lately. And you have a foundation repair company?
Yes.
And you said something that was a little surprising, that you could see pyrrhotite just because you're trained with your eyes, not trained like as an expert on it,
Right.
but because it's becoming such an issue, you see it?
Yeah, I see it pretty often. I've seen it the last 6 years I've been doing this now. And I remember the first time I ran into it, I was very shocked at the kind of cracking that I was looking at. And didn't understand what it was. I was like, maybe this was just a really watery mix, and this is shrinkage cracks, but they just were so abnormal. We tried to do some repairs on that home for that homeowner, realized that we were not the right solution, and he ended up having to, go to the town and he has since lifted the house up, replaced the foundation.
There's something happening across Massachusetts and it's spreading. It's now spreading to this area. So we're at the New American Funding Medway office, and it's as close as Westborough now. And I don't know if you've seen any closer, but it's basically, it was not a man-made problem, so to speak. It's a naturally occurring substance. When they poured the concrete foundation of homes, they had no idea that all these years later it would start deteriorating.
Right. I mean, somebody might have known.
Right.
But these quarries were doing it anyways.
It's a whole nother side track we could go down. But what Ben was saying is he can see it now in the bridges across Massachusetts, which is terrifying.
Yeah.
And it's a very expensive fix. So if you as a homeowner have this, you have to lift your house up basically on stilts. It costs a lot of money. Dig out all the concrete and have it repoured. Yeah. That is outside of the scope of what you do. How can we help you get
it's definitely outside of the scope of what I do. I'm a small-time contractor, primarily working on foundation crack repair, but not pyrrhotite cracks.
Okay.
These cannot be repaired in the traditional
No,
methods of repair: crack injections, carbon fiber, hydraulic cements that people have been using forever. It doesn't work. It doesn't stop this element from continuing to expand and just blow these concrete walls apart.
Oh man, I wish I didn't have to have you on here. But for smaller repairs, which is what we hope everyone has, Ben has a company that can help. If someone needs assistance, who do you send them to?
Right now I've been primarily sending them to Michelle Loglishi.
Okay.
I'm not sure how you got her name.
Who knows?
She's been spearheading the fight here in Massachusetts. I think she was a homeowner that was affected by it in 2017. And I think she might be part of a company named New England Foundation Solutions.
Yeah, when I searched her, she did come right up, and I'll drop Ben's information and hers in.
Yeah.
So if you are buying a home, you should probably have a core sample test, and that's even new.
Sure.
Home inspectors are not even really rolling that out yet.
Yeah.
And if you already have a home and you're noticing crumbling and cracks, is that what you're seeing mostly, like the color of it?
Yeah, you start to see abnormal spider web looking cracks. Kind of looks like an eggshell, how an eggshell would start to crack. Very abnormal cracks, not typical settlement cracks.
Okay.
Not even just one horizontal. That could be a sign of hydrostatic pressure issues. These are abnormal looking cracks. They typically can stand out. That's how my eye's been able to catch them, but again, I don't do the core sampling, so I always point the homeowner. I start giving them information. There's information on the Connecticut websites, has a lot of information on it.
That's right, because it's in Connecticut.
Yeah,
that's where it started?
That's where we mainly first started seeing it, was that north central Connecticut area, and then it just is kind of working its way up that vein through Massachusetts and even into southern Vermont and southern New Hampshire.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah.
All right. And you have something I told you I was going to ask about. Did you forget?
What?
Your Nan's tattoo?
Oh, yes. I have a Nan's tattoo. Yeah.
Can you tell me more about that?
Yeah, Nan's is a chicken place.
Shout out Nan's. We love you.
We love you, Nan's. They had a promotion where they set up a tattoo place in Acton, Mass. And said if you come and get a tattoo, you can get free chicken sandwiches for the rest of your life. And I was all over that. And right here on my chest.
That is freaking awesome. I love that. You see that, everybody? I was just at a networking group and Nan's came up and I was like, I have to tell you guys, I'm going to meet with a gentleman who has a Nan's tattoo.
It's
legitimate.
the best chicken I've ever had, ever.
I love it. I love all their food there, and this is probably a good example of why men and women don't live the same length of time. I tend to go for their vegetables.
Well, I
not their
do as
fried.
well.
Do you
I
then?
do as well. Yeah. Sometimes I get the kale wrap.
Good job. All their food is so good. But yeah, their fried chicken is money, and you can actually order it, drive up, and drive off with it. So if you have a family, and I know for us it's school vacation week, it's very convenient.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for your time, and if you have foundation repair needs, give them a ring.